The proverb, "A bad workman quarrels with his tools," is a saying that has been passed down for generations and is still widely used today. It is a reminder that a skilled and experienced worker does not blame their tools for their mistakes or shortcomings, but rather takes responsibility for their own actions and abilities. The saying suggests that when a person is unable to complete a task or produce quality work, they often blame their tools or equipment for the problem rather than acknowledging their own lack of skill or experience. This is often seen as a sign of poor workmanship and a lack of professionalism. A skilled worker, on the other hand, recognizes that the tools they use are only as good as the person using them, and that any issues with the work are due to their own abilities or lack thereof. This proverb can also be applied to other areas of life, such as relationships, where a person may blame their partner for their own shortcomings instead of taking responsibility for their actions. In the workspace, a bad workman may blame their colleagues or their boss for their lack of progress instead of acknowledging their own shortcomings and working to improve them. It is important to note that this proverb does not suggest that tools and equipment are unimportant. In fact, having the right tools and equipment is crucial for any job to be completed efficiently and effectively. However, it is the worker's responsibility to know how to properly use and maintain these tools. A skilled worker will take the time to learn how to use their tools effectively and will also make sure that their tools are in good working condition. In order to be a successful worker, it is important to have the right attitude and mindset. A good workman recognizes that they are responsible for the quality of their work and that their tools are only as good as the person using them. They take ownership of their work and are dedicated to improving their skills and abilities. They are willing to take on challenges and are not afraid to admit when they need help or guidance. On the other hand, a bad workman is quick to blame others and is not willing to take responsibility for their own actions. They are not dedicated to improving their skills and abilities and are not willing to take on challenges. They may also have a negative attitude and may not be willing to collaborate with others. In conclusion, the proverb, "A bad workman quarrels with his tools," serves as a reminder that a skilled and experienced worker takes responsibility for their own actions and abilities. Instead of blaming their own tools or equipment for their mistakes or shortcomings, they recognize that the tools they use are only as good as the person using them, and that any issues with the work are due to their own abilities or lack thereof.